Hello guys, and this is the Russian Genius, and I'm going to be showing you a very nice card trick that I've been showing in the past few days, and I've gotten a lot of great reactions. Now, this is not only a card trick, but this is also a card production, I could say. And this is indeed a little bit difficult to do, this card production, but still it's awesome. Look at this, I've been practicing on this for the past few days now. Something like that, and then you're able to strip out some of the cards just like that if you want to. Now, this is an awesome trick once again, and here's how it is. You give the deck to the spectator to shuffle, and the spectator shuffles the deck how much they like. So here's how the trick it looks like. Once the spectator has shuffled the deck, then the spectator gives the deck to me. And here's what I'm going to do. I am going to go through the cards, and I'm going to try to see if I can memorize the deck. Now, I am not going to memorize the whole deck, but I'm going to memorize some of the cards. I'm going to try to see if I can memorize some of the cards, but not the whole deck, because my memory is not good and I will not be able to memorize the whole deck. I really mean it. I am really bad at memorizing cards, and right there, I think I've memorized 4 cards, alright? 4 cards. So look. The idea is that I'm going to try to see if I can find the 4 aces. This is Ace of Hearts, Ace of Hearts. Alright? We have 1 ace, Ace of Hearts. So let's try to see if we can find the other aces. Ace of Spades, right there. Ace of Spades and the Ace of Hearts. That is amazing. Now look. Just like that, 1 more ace, Ace of Diamonds. That's fantastic, look at this, we are getting there. 1 more ace, we need 1 more ace, and the ace that we need is the Ace of Clubs. Right there. This is the Ace of Clubs. Alright, this is definitely the Ace of Clubs. Let's take a look. Ace of... Wait, 8 of Hearts, wait. This is retarded. Wait, why is this the 8 of Hearts? Wait, do we have 2 8 of Hearts? What is this? Wait, I have an idea. So look, I'm going to count 8 cards on the table and see what happens, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright? 8. Ace of Clubs. So this card, which failed the whole trick, is telling us that this is the Ace of Clubs. Let's take a look. Yes it is. So that's the trick, guys. I really hope you enjoy this, and here comes the tutorial. So here is a tutorial for the trick that you saw. Now, this is a trick and also a production, you could say. And before I start out, I want to say that if you want to have your name on playing cards that I will be using throughout 2016, then make sure to check out the campaign. There's going to be a link right here, as you can see, right there, and also in the description of the video. That is a link for the campaign that I talked about in my other videos. And anyways, let's just move on to the tutorial. Now, what you can do to make it easier is that you can have the 4 aces on top and set up the deck and then place it in the box and then just take it out and then do it. without setting up the deck in front of the spectator, but this is impromptu, so this is what I want to show you guys. Once the cards are inside the deck, and then you can of course give the deck few cuts and shuffles. And the idea behind this is that the aces, they are lost inside the deck. And so right now I honestly have no idea where the aces they are. You give out the deck to the spectator to shuffle the deck, and once the spectator has shuffled the deck, you are going to take it, and then you are going to find the 4 aces, and you're going to cull the aces. So, you know, you're just going to cull the aces to the side. And I am not going to make a tutorial for this on YouTube, because it will take too long of a time. And I will make a tutorial on this that will be on therussiangenius.com. So you're going to cull the cards, the 4 aces, while you're talking to the spectator. So here's how it looks like in speed. Just like that, and then the 4 aces, they are on top. Now once you have culled the 4 aces, now you're going to cull 6 cards and then an 8. So here is what I mean. You're going to cull 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now you're going to cull an 8. So I'm not calling the 6, but I'm calling the 8. And now I am moving everything in between the last ace and the ace on the 3rd position. So all those 6 cards plus the 8 is going right in between the ace of spades and the ace of hearts, the last 2 aces. Now let me do it once again. Let me just do it a little bit differently, alright? I'm going to remove the 4 aces, and then I'm going to shuffle the deck. And I'm shuffling the deck so the 8s, they are in a different position. So once again, here's how it looks like. I'm just going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and they are culled. And now I'm going to place the rest not in the cull position, and then I'm simply going to find an 8. So an 8 is somewhere around here, 8 of hearts. I'm going to cull the 8 of hearts, and now I'm going to place all those cards in between the last 2 aces, just like that. So for the first ace, here's what we're going to do. You are going to take half of the deck, and by the way, before you do it, as you can see, the last ace is near the top, as you can see. So that means that you should not be afraid to cut the deck around the center, because the last ace is near the top, right there. So I'm going to cut in the center, and then the hand which is holding the bottom packet is going to put 1 card on top, and the rest is going to go all the way on top of the deck, just like that. So now you have left a mark. I'm going to transfer it to the other hand and open it with my thumb, and now I have a thumb break. And now I'm going to take a few of the packets. I'm going to cut it in few packets, place it on top, and sometimes I like to do this as a false cut and then show that we have cut it to the first ace. Then I take everything on the bottom, square it up, and place it on the bottom. So everything that was on the table, I place it on the bottom, not on top. And for the next ace production, sometimes I look at the ace just by riffling, and sometimes I do shuffle the cards, and I still do hold, you know, all the cards on top. So sometimes I do this, and then I look at the top ace, and then I know that it is the ace of diamonds. And now I'm going to do the top shot. There is a link in the description to my top shot tutorial. So you know, I snap my fingers and then I do the top shot. And I take both of the cards, I put the top card underneath the bottom card, and once I show the aces, and when I talk about the aces, I'm going to do the pinky count, just like this, and then I place one of the aces on top, and the other ace is going to go on the bottom. And by the way, this is inspired by Eric Jones' Iske Bubble Sandwich, where you're holding the card on the bottom and then you can produce it. And there are a lot of magicians, they have their own variations on his slide, which I think is his slide. Now, this, as you can see, where you do this, it is made by Eric Jones. You can check out his download on Theory 11. You have a pinky break on the card, and now you have a pinky break below 2 cards, and then you're going to grab everything just like this, and this is squared up together. And once again, I'm not going to go in much detail behind this because this is not really my move. And now I'm going to get a pinky break below the top card and then flick it with the thumb. So my thumb is holding the card and then it's going to go up. And now this is something that I enjoy doing. Eric Jones, he explains that you need to do it like this, which also looks fantastic, it really does. But I like to do this. So once I am shaking my hand, I am not shaking my hand like this, but I'm just going up and down. So as you can see, up and then down. So just like this. Up. And then this card goes down once again, and then down like that. So in speed it looks like this. Now we're going to find the last ace. There it is. Just like that. Somehow like that. And then you produce the ace, place it on the table, and now comes the fun part, in my opinion. So now I'm going to cut around the center, and then I'm going to cut once again, but I'm going to mark the spot by cutting it, you know, right here, and then place everything on top. My thumb is going to go inside the center, and then I dribble all the cards, and then I act like this is the ace. Then I dribble a few cards again, this is the ace, and then I dribble the last card on top, and this is the 8. So here's what I do. I like to place this card aside, and all these cards that are inside your hand, you're going to place them underneath the packet that was on the table. And then I like to place this deck away from me, just on the table, and I tell the spectator that this is supposed to be the ace of spades, and it would be awesome if it is, and of course this is the ace of spades. And then you can slowly, dramatically turn it over, and then it's the ace, then it's the 8 of hearts. And now you're like, oh shit, this is the, you know, I messed up, what is this, what happened? And then you, wait, man, I hate this table. Then you grab the deck, and then you take the card. What I like to do is, I like to spread the deck and look at the deck, and then I'm like, wait, this means that I need to deal 8 cards, and then comes the ace of spades. So you try to explain it in the trick, and then you deal 8 cards on the table. So you have 7 cards right here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, alright? 7 cards. So you need to deal this card as one of the 8 cards. So you say, alright, the 8, I think I need to deal 8 cards on the table. Let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does this make sense? 8. Yes, 8. And we need the ace of spades. There it is. Something like that. So that's the trick. So anyways guys, I really hope that you enjoyed the tutorial, and by the way, I want to say this again, if you want your name on these playing cards that I will be using in my videos throughout 2016 and maybe 2017, then make sure to check out the campaign. There's going to be a link in the description to where you can support the campaign. And if you support the campaign with $3 by pledging the $3 perk, then your name will be added on the deck, and I will be using it for the spring tutorial and also for the Anaconda tutorial as well. So please guys, make sure to check it out. If you do it, then you will support this channel as well. Some people, they have already done that, but not a lot of people. So if you would like to do it, then thank you very much. And yes, so anyways, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial. There are going to be many more tutorials in the future. Once again, if you have $3 to spend, then it would help a lot, and also you would see your name on the playing cards in the Anaconda tutorial and the spring tutorial and many more tutorials as well. So thank you very much for watching guys. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will, let me try this out. Man, this looks so ugly. This looks like Donald Trump's hair. Wait. Boom. This is very bad. It really is. Now, this is a flourish that I don't think it's made by Zach Mueller, but this is just a flourish that he has been doing for a long time. And I saw one of my friends do it at his show, or after his show, and it looks quite nice sometimes. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and once again, check out the link in the description for this if you want to. So thank you for watching, and see you in my next video, where you take the top card, or if you want, you can produce the card by doing this production, and then you take the card and then you throw it in the center of the packet, and then you do flicker once again and one hand cut the card in the center.